Right, I'm going to try it this way, see if it works. Hopefully, it won't mess up any longer. Right, where was it? Power supply. Can't believe the mess in this thing. Jesus. And that's the wrong size screwdriver. Let me know if there's any problems with the stream now. Hopefully, I've changed the encoding so it may look a bit worse quality, but I'm kind of limited to what I can do. That's my USB, I think. I'll leave it there. Wow. Right, am I going to need to disconnect all the cables or can I yank it out? This was a really tight fit. I'm not quite sure how I got it in the first place. Actually, CPU usage is up and down, to be honest. Hopefully it's better. Okay, a little bit of paper. See if we can limit the scratching on this. I don't know how I'm going to get this out. I may have to take the leads out. I can get my fingers in. Leads out. One. Two. That's the main one to get at, the main power. That should free up a little bit of room. Hoping I can just bring it over that, but even now it's looking like a pain. That is going to be tough. So this is a PSU that's not really designed for this case, but we got it out. Look at the dust on that. Holy moly. Right, if anybody's watching, let me know if the stream is any better, if it stopped the pausing. Would be nice. Right. Let's have a quick look. Okay. We'll get the header off. Here's some out. Come on. How can that be in so tight? Well, that's not coming off in a rush, is it? Oh, blimey. I was going to yank the whole thing off. These two leads. And we need to disconnect the fans. 1, 2. Sorry about the issues with the playback, but yeah, the upstairs PC doesn't have any graphics card, so I can't do hardware encoding unless I'm using the graphics card in the well, not graphics card, but the onboard chip. But I think I've got it a little better. I'm not seeing any dips at the moment, but we'll see. Right, what's this one here? This is... no, that's that. It's the USB 4 cooler. Right, so I think we got the main parts done. Right, screwdriver, where did it go? There it is. One, 2, SSD. Screws, gonna need those. These, I believe, they just slide on. They don't want to stick on, that is. So again, undo the screws. That's another SSD. Another one. Two, 3, 4. Got them all. Might as well keep these fairly tidy for when I come to reuse the case. Okay. Shouldn't need access to the rear again. Might as well put that on. Maybe not. It's playing smooth now, is it? Yeah, I changed the coding on it. So hopefully it will stay like that. Oh, here we go. The thread's gone. There we are. Right. Yeah, I don't know. think I'll need to find somewhere to lift my PC off the ground because I do dust it, but that is probably the worst my PC's ever been. Wow. Let's have a look at the front, shall we? Let's do it this way, shall we? Yeah, you can see the front's all clean. The underside's not too bad. It's just the rear. I don't know why it seems to have taken a hammering. Right. You know what? I'll do that last. What I'm going to do first is loosen the motherboard. Uh-oh, what was that? Ah, we're okay. Just my extra light for what it was worth. Okay. The annoying thing is, I've searched for the last half hour for my magnetic screwdriver, which I can't find, which means I can't pick up that screw. Let's see if this one works. Yes. Thank God for that, I found one. Right, screw, 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 screw. We'll have this one here. That's that one. We need two more at the top. I would love to get the camera positioned way over this, but I have really limited room. Can't stream downstairs because there's no PC downstairs, and this PC is stuck up in a bedroom out of the way. I've kind of had to relocate quite a few things to get this to work. That screw doesn't want to come out. Oh, I think we got it. Yep. Right, so are we loose? Yes, we are. Right, so the plan is we're going to disconnect the heatsink. Gladly I fitted it with thumb screws. And lift it out with a motherboard in one. Right, make sure everything that we need is here. And make sure I've got a space where I can put it down. I'm guessing about there will do. Right. As you can see, this case, a lot of weight left. Oh, I think I remember one thing I forgot to do. The power leads for the fans. Great. I thought I disconnected them, I clearly didn't. Motherboard should be held in by the pin. Fans. They are these. Okay. In theory, we should just lift straight out. You can go there. And cooler in one. Right. I think first things first is we get some cleaner on that. I'll be back in 2 ticks. Wow. Quite unbelievably dirty. Now, I may be reusing this case, so I might as well clean it up the best I can right now. There is. I'm having an idea, which requires me to pick up all of these, and I'll have to put the camera or the sound on mute. Where is it? Okay. If you haven't got one, I suggest you pick up an air duster. Way better than compressed air. Way better. Let me find a power socket. I need that power socket, but there. Don't need to hear this. I'm going to mute it. I'll be back shortly. That's a lot of dust. Right. Still got it clean in there. That's still stinking. The main dust is out. Grab that out. Grab that out. And even in through the front. Right, so the case is looking a little bit more respectable now. Push that power socket would stay put. There's a bit of dust on that. I'll be back again. Okay, so dust is off. I'm going to put this back together now and get this case out of the way. Right. Okay. One. That's not the right way around, is it? Oh well. We can leave that because I need that side panel. Not sure whether I'm going to be using that fan. 2 ticks. Right, cloth. I think a good dose of isopropyl alcohol won't help clean up. And again, I'm not going to use the air duster on this one because it's just going to kick all the mess everywhere. Wow, that's black. Maybe my white glowing fan hasn't been glowing white so much. We'll just clean these blades down. Get them to a level where we can use them nicely in a new case. Probably won't be using this fan, but I'm cleaning it down just in case. Otherwise, it's going to waste time later on. I may actually need to buy new fans for the new case. I believe they're 140mm off the top of my head rather than this, which is a 120. But I can always put this back in the other case if I need to, because I probably will be using the other case. Once I've measured the room for the cooler in the current PC. Right, there we are, it's pretty much tidy. Out of the way. Right. I've never let my GPU get so dusty. Check that out. I am really disgusted by that. I can't believe it's got so dusty. So let's have a bash at cleaning this up. Sorry that it's not on camera because I can't see the camera half the time. Let's just go for the loose second. That'll help improve the performance of the fan to some degrees because they are coated. The back of the card wasn't too bad. Right, we're going to be blowing that out. So I'm going to mute the mic again while we do this. Okay, wow. What I do like to use is a little makeup brush, would you believe? But they are really good for kind of agitating the surfaces and getting in between the blades. So I suggest if you want a nice little brush to get in the nooks and crannies, you look for something like that. And then we're pretty much back to a clean card. Happy with that. PSU, what a mess. Again, we're going to blow this one out. Mike's going to go on mute, don't want to deafen you. Right, that was quite a bit of dust that came out of that one. And again, I just put a screwdriver inside just to stop the blades from spinning because you don't want them to damage the internal fan. I'll give this a little bit of love. What do you know, it's still got the plastic label on it. Might as well take that out and make sure it doesn't get into anything. Right, this side. Go on. Right. So that is pretty much, what English is that? That's the old PC stripped. Now we've got to get the other PC out. Let's have a look at that. With a new case, I should say. Due to the size, we're going to have to do this off camera. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it this way. And yes, it was purchased from Novatech UK. They had a Black Friday sale and they had a bargain price in this case. Right, I think what we're going to be doing is lifting it up onto the desk and tipping it out maybe, or maybe on the floor first. Watch the camera. That's a big sucker. Let's lift that up. Okay, so where are we? Let's turn it around first, shall we? I gotta admit, I do like my defined series cases. They're very nice. Can't complain with that at all. Right, screw out. Hopefully my other PC isn't gonna go crazy on me and drop load of frames. Now, supposedly, yeah, that's really nice. There's just nothing other than the screws which hold it in. You can just push, click it in. We will come to that at the end. Right, let's move that back because that's going to be in my way. Go front end and back end. I will try and move this a little closer. Right. Well, first things first. Damn, that needs a clean. Brand new case and it's dusty. What's that all about? Right, so it's got fans. Which way they got the door on this one? That way. I know we've got two fans in there anyway. No need to worry about that for now. Okay, let's have a look at the back. I think we'll put it down. It's going to be nice to be working with a big case again, because that was cramped for that PC, I'll admit. Jeez. Do you know what? That's so tight I can't even get it off. There you go. Didn't want to go off. Right, so what are we going to do and where are we going to do it? There's a lot more room in there, isn't there? Blimey. Blimey, Gavna. Right, toolkit. I think my plan is to literally clear this section, move that internal piece, because I want airflow. Two. Three. Blimey. That one is in tight. Oh, I got it. Right. Want a quick look. Now, another question would be, where do I put the cooler? Top or front? Maybe top. Never had an issue of doing that before. One second, need to check my phone. Right, I'm just having a quick look to see where we move and where the screw is to adjust that panel, because I can't see it. Is that like a cover? But there, let's have a look at that. What does this do? Blimey. What do these do then? Anything or nothing? Right, that's just the side cover, yeah? Right, we can put that back. I'm wondering then whether it's screwed at the top, which is a possibility because I can see a bracket at the top now, which I was missing. Remove the top. Wow. That's a big filter. No, there's no screws at the top, is there? No, I believe this can come out though. But I don't think we're going to need to take that out. Take the filter underneath, just in case I put my finger through it. Front filter off as well. We're getting there slowly while I try and discover what's what. Does this be? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's got to come out as well. That's what it is. Screws. 1, 2. Right. And then what do we have? Looks like screws at the bottom. Look at that. Skip frames. I don't know why my PC is skipping frames again. Maybe it's heat. Let me just move this a second. Right. Seriously, where's the bug for that? Because that doesn't seem to move that anyway. Additional options. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Supposedly. It comes that way. Well, that doesn't make any sense, does it? I've got to feel like you're going to break it. Right, let's just double check. Need some lights in there. Make sure there's no screw anywhere. In theory, you should be able to pull the front off, which I've been able to do on all my other ones. It's a very tight fit. Blimey, I feel like you're going to snap every single inch of it. Come on. Don't you want to come out? Nope, you don't. Jeez. That was a lot of force. And I hate having to do that, but hey, that's the only way. Not the right one, or is that that one? Really hard to tell which one you're supposed to unscrew. I think I've got another one. Maybe 3. Oh, come on. Got a screw that don't want to come out. What did I just do with that screwdriver? Kind of wish I looked at videos online about this, but hey, gotta learn some out. And that's another screw that doesn't want to come out. Okay, it's the drive bay out. I think we might just need to move the fans out of the way just to make sure we've got plenty of room to play with. We can always put them back in. 1. 2. Three. Screws. 1. 2. 3. Last one. 4. Let's get those fans out of the way. Okay. Does that just clip in there or? Hold on. Two at the front on the top. You can see those tucked in there. Oh jeez. Give me a screwdriver that fits. That's going to damage the screw. I need to find a better screwdriver. Oh, what do you know? This one do. It's gonna thread it as well. I believe I've gone like through 3 or 4 screwdrivers, all of them rubbish. Right, let's take the strain off that. I'll go downstairs and have a look for a screwdriver. I'll be 2 moments. Okay, let's see if one of these works. Ooh, we found one that fits properly. Thank God for that. Magnetic one. Gotta watch these screws up here. Kinda wish they used bigger screws because they're gonna be easy to thread and mess up. Okay. Well, that doesn't want to go in, does it? One. Two. Gonna end up scratching this galore. Let's try it from the inside. Does it come through? Come on. Talk about fiddly. Right, hold on. Yes, you put them in from the top for sure, but I'm gonna need to get a better view, I think. They don't make this easy. I'm gonna get one in, the rest should be easy. Okay, let's try this one. Okay. Done on that. power supply hopefully will fit in there nice and easy. I think I'm going to have this drawing heat from the inside. Looks like we're going there. Where did I put my screws is the question. And another screw. Oh, that's another tight fit. Come on, get in. That's an annoying thread. Someone doesn't want to thread in. Let's have a look. It's because it's slightly higher. Okay, thread. Thread. Let's just make sure the screws on the back are tight. Right, so we have leads. Not quite sure where these are going to go yet, but I'm guessing there for now. Maybe lower. No, we'll leave that out. We'll do that afterwards. Seriously? Hook around there and stay there for a bit. Let's take a look at that. Right, should be ready. Pins in. So I'm thinking drop this fan down a little bit. get the motherboard, shall we? Before I do that though, I think I've got to clean it down. Holy moly. Right, gonna mute you again because I need to get the blower on this one. I'll be as quick as I can. Right, that's that done. Let's go for a test fit of some form. We'll lay it down there for now. You need to come out of the way. You are quite annoying where you are. Okay, it's on the central pin. No need to worry now. Gonna need to take these fans off, give them a clean as well. If you're gonna do it, might as well strip it down completely and get it nice and tidy. There's no point in taking the cooler off, it hasn't been on that long. Just need to clean the fans and the heatsink down. Lucky enough, the blower's taken the worst off. Where's that brush gone? There. You can see there's a little bit of a pattern on there. A couple of dents in there, and I don't know how they got in there, that's for sure. Right. Time to mute one more time. Back in a moment. Right, now the question is, that's pretty much clean and tidy. What am I going to do about mounting this? Do I mount on the front? And if I do, where do I put the fans? Front mount might be good actually. Could sandwich it between itself and the NZXT fans. Let's have a think. So, where are those white fans? That's a good question. What did I do with them? Oh, they're there. So I could do push-pull, because there'll be a filter, I'll have a fan, and then I'll have a fan and an out. Toying with ideas. Thinking I might like that actually. Wonder will that help with the overall cooling for the CPU? It may do. It means I can keep the top on. Let's have a play, shall we? See what we got. Right, let me have a quick look, make sure it's going to be a good radiator placement. No, we'll go with that actually. There doesn't seem to be any consensus saying one or the other, to be honest, so we'll give this a try. We can always change it if it turns out to be a bit of a headache. Bet you any money those wires for the USB ain't gonna reach. The fans only USB, what am I on about? Guessing I should have undone this before I put them in. One, cable tie off. We'll have to go through the top somewhere, not quite sure where, but we'll find a way. Right, so the N60 fans, they need a good clean. Not too bad actually, I was expecting worse, because I haven't really cleaned this since I installed the cooler. So actually the filter on the front of the case seems to be doing a pretty good job. It's bringing in air from somewhere though, because dust is getting in elsewhere, because the rest of the case at the back was stinking. Again, make sure your blade's nice and clear, free from dust. And this bit always does take the longest. So that's one. That is the other fan. Yeah, that's not too bad really. Much prefer building a PC from scratch, because there's no cleaning involved. You just plug it all in and it's brilliant. But when you're having to transfer from one case to another, whew, pain in the butt. Right. Need to find me some extra fan screws. Which I did have once upon a time. One tool. What have we got in here? Nope. Come on, no spare screws. Okay, 2. You know what? I'm not even sure that's going to fit. I'm worried about the leads not reaching their power.